Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and for everybody who is new, I'm Leorah and I'm so glad you found me. So welcome to today's video, which is of course, it's Wednesday, makeup releases, sneak peeks, my wish list, all of this. And as always, Samantha March is the original creator and she will be linked in the description box down below. And I'm so excited to talk to you about all the new things, and I'm really surprised that there are so many new things coming out, because one would think that like the whole world is on a standstill, sort of. But no, not when it comes to makeup. There is so much stuff, and for me personally, I'm kind of glad that people are not getting discouraged. It gives me hope, you know. So I know that right now this is not necessarily about buying. Maybe it never is. Maybe it's just about enjoying talking about makeup. You know, for me also, when I'm talking about these new releases, it's not that I need to have everything, okay? Because especially now when people are very in like difficult situations with their finances and losing income and things like this, please don't take it that way, okay? It's not for that. It's just taking our mind off things and focusing on something else. That's all it is, okay? So anyway, I'm very happy, me personally, as Leorah, because this is absolutely my comfort zone and my happy place, and I'm so glad that I can be here. Okay, so besides that, I almost didn't get to film this video because yesterday I was actually sick in bed and I'm still not feeling 100%. I feel like something in my lungs and I hope it's nothing serious. I forced myself to get out of bed this morning and sort of fell into my clothes and whatever. So I hope that I'm gonna be okay. I don't have a fever or anything, but I don't feel 100%. So anyway, next week I need to update you on that one. For everybody who is Jewish, everybody will know that we have the festival of Passover approaching, which means that next week on Wednesday there is not going to be a video, and also not on Thursday, and the whole week after is going to be probably a little bit different. I have no idea yet what I'm gonna do that week. So just so you know, because Passover is going to be for a whole week, that this whole week is going to be probably like very limited in what I can do. So next week there's not going to be a new makeup releases video, and then the week after probably also not, and maybe I'll squeeze one in on a different day or something. It really depends how things are going here at home and if I get to film, you know. So just so you know, Passover is upon us. So yeah. Okay, so now let's go in, because it is going to be quite a bit, and I have already narrowed it down like crazy. Like, you wouldn't believe I could have gone probably double what I'm talking about to you today. Like, yeah. Okay, so let's start maybe with Natasha Denona, because she's coming out with the mini retro palette that you see here. It's a 5-shade eyeshadow palette. It says here it's the color scheme of the 60s. I don't know. I wouldn't know. I wasn't born then, so you have to tell me if that is true. Perfect for soft pastel looks, obviously. Is it for me? No. But anyway, that is it's still a nice palette. It's just not for me. This is going to retail for $25, but then she's also coming out with this blush highlighter hybrid thingy, which looks really nice, and that would actually be totally me. This is going to retail, I think, for $19, and this is it says here it's a light diffusing highlighter blush in a vibrant coral with light pink shift. Yes, Natasha, this is nice. I think also, I don't know, it's hard to say how big this pan really is. I would almost say that $19 is something like I would be paying for something that is really nice, you know? Because if I buy for example, a highlighter or a blush from MAC here in my local store, I would probably pay even more, you know. So, but I still don't know how big this palette is, like this pan of the highlighter blush. So just saying, this is $19, the palette is $25. I have been asked to include more prices, just so you know that sometimes it is not included in the post by the brand. So I will try while I'm editing, if I'm not saying it while I'm talking about it, I will try to maybe put it on the screen or something, you know, the price, because I understand that you guys want to know. I want to know most of the time too. It's not really helpful that the brands don't immediately post it in the original post, because it just would make sense. So anyway, next thing is KK Beauty. Never heard of that brand. It's totally new to me. So they're coming out with the IV Seasons palette. Now, I don't know what that means, IV seasons. I might come across in all of my videos here as totally ignorant because English is not my mother tongue and I'm living a different life. Like I sometimes also when there are, for example, Maryjane inspired palettes and I just don't see it because it's not part of my life. I don't see like the telltale signs, you know? So, that's just what it is. So anyway, just speaking about the palette, I really don't know what this is all about. This is of course very, very colorful. I think I read that this is going to be $20 and there is, let me just double check this. I think there is, when you use the code stay home in one word, you get even 20% off that. So that is actually really, really nice. It looks like there are going to be 2 pressed glitters or maybe 3. Not 100% sure. In the palette, I think the color scheme is really, really nice. I really like it. I like the price. I like the thing that they give 20% off if you use the code stay home. But it's just a nice sign, you know. I really, really like that, to be, you know, responsible and to also share that with your customers. So anyway, that is really nice. I like the palette. Going on to the next one. The next one is from Notoriously Morbid and they're coming out with this palette which is called Come Play With Us. So this is going to retail for $35. This is now available for pre-order, I think. Yeah, the pre-order price is $35. It might be more expensive afterwards. The color scheme again is really nice. It's different than the one we just saw because that was a little bit more spring, a little bit more vibrant in the sense of like lighter, bold colors. Now this one here from Notoriously Morbid is a little bit more, at least the 2 lower rows are a little bit more grungy looking, which I really, really like. So that is also a very, very beautiful palette. Go figure. Very, very nice. Okay, so next thing is from Lime Crime and they are coming out with the Lip Pop Satin Lipsticks. Lip Pop Satin Lipsticks. Wow, $20 each. They're available now and this is how they look. So the swatches look really, really nice. The swatches on the arm. The ones on the lips, I'm not so sure about, honestly. I'm not 100% sure if I like it so much. I like how they look on the stick, sort of. I like it how it looks on the skin, but on the lips, I'm not so sure. Anyway, it says here refreshes lips with a moisturized satin finish and a hint of color. Now, I'm personally not so much in the hint of color thing or into lip balms or things like this. I like it, if I'm already putting something on my lips, I like it to be actually opaque and like give me the color that I want. Because obviously when you see a bright fuchsia in the lipstick, that is the color that I want. I don't want to then just like a shade of that is just a hint of it, you know what I mean? So this is maybe not my thing. I like the idea, but anyway, I also probably would not pay $20 for a lipstick. It's just not my life. Next thing is also lip products, which I thought was, I don't know. You guys tell me what you think about that. So this is from MAC. This is available now online. I think Powder Kiss, from the Powder Kiss family, means nothing to me. I'm pretty new to makeup, so it could be that this is just like something that they have added to something that is already existing. So it says here the Powder Kiss liquid lip color. Okay, the picture that you see here actually looks super, super beautiful, but I think it's also very, very smart marketing, a very, very good picture taking, sort of, you know, because the background sort of re-emphasizes the color in the lip products and everything. So it's just really, really smart. Now the swatches that you see here look actually really, really crummy. So I don't know. And also the idea is sort of a little bit strange to me. It says here, creamy formula, gives off the optimal amount of color with just one application. In the swatches, I don't see that at all, honestly. Hydrates for up to 10 hours. A matte powder that gives the lips volume and smoothness. Now, smoothness, maybe, but volume? Since when does a powder give volume? I don't know. Am I completely wrong in this? I don't know. It could be. The colors themselves in the sticks I don't know how to call this, look really, really nice on the skin. I don't like them at all. I absolutely do not like them, but yeah, so I'm anyway not too much into matte, even though I'm wearing a matte lipstick today, but the powder, that just feels weird to me. I don't know. Anyway, so there's also going to be Powder Kiss Soft Matte Eyeshadows, which look like that. I don't know. I'm not too much into eyeshadows from MAC anymore. I have a couple. I was never really excited about them. So that is a pass for me. It is, I don't know, at the beginning of the post it says it's available now online, and later on it says coming soon. So I don't know. Whatever it is, that's what it is. I don't have prices right here. If I find them, I have put them on the screen. If not, then I just don't have them, okay? All right, the next thing is from Too Faced. And I know I've said that I don't want to really feature Too Faced too much anymore, and I don't want to, but this is actually really pretty, so I kind of have to. So they're coming out with quite a few things. I think 4 different things. So there is the Primed and Poreless Invisible Texture Smooth Face Powder, which retails for $34. It's mattifying translucent pressed powder that helps visibly blur pores and refine skin texture while absorbing oil. I like that. I like everything that blurs because I do have some pores and stuff, not like too crazy, but I do have areas that I really like to work on, you know, when I'm putting on my foundation. So that is really, really nice. Then that's light coverage and a matte finish. Now, I'm not married to matte finishes. I'm always going to be glowy. Like, I have a matte foundation, within like an hour after me applying it, I'm already like this, you know, and I have given up fighting it. I'm just sort of celebrating being shiny, you know, so that's just my thing. But anyway, so this powder is matte and light coverage. Then they're coming out with a primed and poreless pore banishing and blurring face primer. Okay, again, I like that because I like everything that blurs imperfections, you know, the things that we just as makeup artists want to like work around, I don't know. You know, work around, I guess. Yeah, so I like that. This is going to retail, do I have a price for that one? It's also $34. A blurring mattifying face primer that helps minimize the appearance of pores and imperfections to create a smooth and flawless canvas, which for me makes total sense. You know, also because of doing photo shoots, I know how it looks when you have a model, or when I do photo shoots on with myself, like as a model, then how it looks when I don't have a primer underneath. It just makes no sense, you know. It's horrible for that purpose. It might not be for normal life, but for me as a professional, it just makes sense to use a primer. So anyway, that is that. And the third thing, which I am actually really excited about, is the Diamond Light Bronzer, and I think that looks so pretty. So this is going to retail for $36. It's infused with real crushed diamond powder. Yeah, whatever. Multi-use bronzer, can be used on the eyes, face and body. Really nice. Yeah, the color I really like. Is it the best color for me? No. I think it leans too orange for me, but I think I could make it work if I go in like really with a light hand. But anyway, that is that. And then they also have melted matte lipsticks. New colors, lasting color that always looks rich, full and kissable. Thank you. Yeah. In the again, how do you say that? Tubes, sticks. They look really pretty, especially the first one, like right in front. I really like that one, that color. Yeah, what can I say? Do I have a price? Did I tell you already the price? I don't have a price, so I hope I have put it here on the screen. Okay, this is going to give me so much extra work, seriously. Okay, then the next thing is an update from Revolution Pro. We spoke about that, I think, last week or the week before, maybe last week, and these were those palettes, this new collection that has just launched. And last time I could not for the life of me find a good picture with all the palettes open. I just had one of the palettes like half open, more featuring the outer packaging, which is beautiful, but that really doesn't help when you want to buy a palette, because you're not going to buy it for the packaging on it, like on a normal day, you know. So anyway, So these are going to be the ultimate eye look palettes. 6 color schemes are available. Everything looks really, really nice. Of course, they are quads, which is not for me, even though I really, sorry, getting messages here. Maybe I should put my phone on silent. Hold on a second. Okay, so the color schemes look nice. I especially like the purple one. Also, the blue one is really nice. They all have their, you know, they're right to be the way they are. They're thought through and nice. It's just that quads are not for me, sweeties. Like, even if the packaging is stunning and the quads look nice, if I have a choice, I will not go and buy for myself a quad. I will be bored after one day. I'm sorry, it's just not for me. But I had told you that I'm going to update you, so this is the update. They're going to retail for $15, and then there's also other stuff coming out, like a foundation and stuff that's not really so interesting for me. So yeah, so that's that. Then I wanted to tell you about this one. This is from Lancôme, and this is called the, wow, l'Absolue Mademoiselle, I think. Absolutely Mrs., I think. So anyways, these are lip balms, and I think they look pretty. Again, they are going to be sheer coverage, and that is not really my thing. If you hear my kids, it's because they're here. Okay, so anyway, they are described as they glide on like water and fresh like ice. They are an extra cushion of color, shimmer, and shine. So yeah, again, this is the same thing that I want to say about what I just said before, that for me personally, I like to have the coverage. I like it to be opaque. So that is not for me. It looks nice though. I'm sure a lot of people will like it. It's just not necessarily for me. It's going to come in 10 shades and it's going to retail for $26 each. So that is of course another reason why I wouldn't buy that. I will not buy something for $26 that gives me sheer coverage and glides on like ice or whatever I just said. So I'd rather rub an ice cube over my lips. Yeah. Okay, I think I forgot something from Too Faced. Let's just retrack a little bit and go back to Too Faced for 1 second. They are launching also the Melted Chocolate Matte Liquid Eyeshadows. So this is how it looks. I don't know what to think about it. It's just that I'm not too much into liquid products or cream products, or all of that is just a little bit foreign to me. I have not experienced a lot of stuff that really worked for me in that regard. But this is what it is. If you're interested, this is going to come in 2, 4, 6, I think 8 shades, and it's going to retail for $21 each. Okay, now we're moving on to Stila. Funny, because I just was thinking about Stila, because that is one of my liquid eyeshadows that I do have. Anyway, that was funny. Okay, Stila have launched their 2020 summer collection, and this is actually a really cute palette. You know, it's just 8 pans, which is borderline too little really for me. But anyway, so this is going to be called the Road Less Traveled eyeshadow palette. It's retailing for $39, which is a price tag for 8 shadows, you know, it is. But yeah, okay, so it comes with all kinds of mattes and shimmers, and I think metallics also. It looks nice. The color scheme is of course very lovely, very wearable, very romantic. Nothing against it. I wouldn't buy it because it's just too much money for too little product for me. I just don't vibe that way. I probably could find these colors in different palettes in my collection too, even though I really appreciate it to have it in one palette, especially when you go traveling. But who knows who will be going traveling this year? Who knows? Anyway, there's also going to be Beauty Boss lip glosses. Do I have a picture of this? Let me just check. I think I do. Yes, so there's going to be lip glosses which retail for $15 each, and they come in 2, 4, 6 shades. Okay, and then there's also going to be a mascara that is going to retail for $23. So that is already now available on Stila on the website. Then, so there is a new brand that I have also just found, and that is, I think, Homegirlz Beauty. I think it says here, your OG 90s vibe beauty shop, Homegirlz. Homegirlz Beauty, I think. This is how it's called, and they're coming out with their first palette, and that is the Homegirlz Palette. So this drops on April 3rd. I don't have a price right here. I hope I can find something and I'll put it up. So this is of course a 9-pan palette, very pretty, honestly. Again, this is, I must think that this is again drug themed because of the leaf there. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't know about this stuff, and I really don't care. Like, this is not my life. I'm just talking about makeup here, and I'm not promoting drugs. I'm just talking about the makeup, okay? Because there's going to be other releases that will vibe in that direction, and I just want to make it clear that I'm not promoting the drug side of it, you know? Unfortunately, all those palettes that I've been talking about recently with that theme were the most beautiful in all of the palettes that I was talking about. So I don't know why the makeup industry has to go that way. What is the attraction? I don't understand it. Like, also with the witchcraft that we spoke about last time and with the drugs, I don't know why we have to go that way. It's personally not for me, even though I love the palettes for the colors, you know? So anyway, just wanted to make that very clear that I am not promoting drugs here, okay? So that is that. And if this is not drugs, then please let me know, because I don't know. I don't know. All right, so this is though a very, very pretty palette. Yeah, I think it's a very, very exceptional color scheme. You know, the combination of these egg yolk yellows, a shimmer and a matte, and then this light green on top, and then also the like a light purple thrown into this. I think this is really, really cool, honestly. Yeah, so if I find a price, I will tell you on the screen, or I have told you. The next palette is from OC Beauty Shop, and I don't know, have I spoken about this? This looks familiar, but I'm not sure. The color scheme is beautiful, and again, of course, that is that must be drug themed too. So it's very, very unfortunate because I love this palette. The color scheme is stunning. Absolutely stunning. Now, there are two pressed glitters, which I have no problem with. Really, really beautiful. I don't have a price. I have no other information about this. This is beautiful. Why does it have to be drug themed? Can it not be like Leorah themed or something? You know, like enjoy life, kind of a something that is not controversial. I would really, really love that. I would love that, you know? Anyway, okay, so the next thing, this is again another new brand that I have not seen before. It's called KYC$Co.LLC New York City. I don't know. I don't know what it means. It's a cruelty free and vegan brand. Yeah, and they're coming out with, so it's KYC$ Cosmetics. I don't know. You let me know what that means, or maybe I will tell you on the screen. I don't know. As of right now, I don't know. So this is a palette that is now available for pre-order. It's the Stoner Bae palette. Okay, yeah. So this is available for pre-order from April 1st on. The release date will be April 10th. Do I have a price right now? I don't have a price. The color scheme again is nice, is happy, is, you know, what can I say? It's pretty. What are the mattes? The dark purple in the bottom right corner is a matte, the orange is a matte, and the pink is a matte, and the green is a matte. Okay, so yeah. It looks good. Looks good to me. Again, drug theme is just not for me, but anyway. Sugary Cosmetics. Sweeties, do you know me just a tiny little bit? Then you know what I think about this. Okay, so this is Sugary Cosmetics. This is a multi-purpose ice cream makeup brush with a detachable sponge. The sponge is basically inside. You can take off the top part that is a makeup brush, and then you have a sponge inside. Yeah. It retails for $12. I guess it's a cute idea. I don't want to say it's not a cute idea. It's just so gimmicky that it's not for me. It is though in line with the brand idea, Sugary Cosmetics. You know, they do a lot of that, and it's sort of this is their theme. So it makes sense for them. It does make less sense for me. It's there. Just so you know, $12, okay? Then the next thing is super pretty. Okay, Peachy Queen. Peachy Queen. I have 2 palettes from Peachy Queen lying here waiting for me to use them. I have no reason in the whole world to go and buy another palette, but I went online and I saw that there were only 18 palettes left for the pre-order. I didn't order it. I didn't order it because at the last second my mind, like my sane part of my mind clicked back on, and then she said, Leorah, hold your horses. Okay, so this is the Amethyst palette. I think it's really pretty, really pretty. Now I have seen pictures where it is more of a purplish red palette, and then I've seen pictures where it is more of a purple terracotta kind of a palette, you know? So I would like it if it would be really purple red. So if any one of you gets this palette, please let me know what it really is, because I'm a little bit torn. On the Peachy Queen website, well, Peachy Queen website, it looks a little bit more like terracotta and purple. I would like it way more if it would be red and purple, because that is just the thing to do these days. So I don't know. Anyway, this is going to retail at pre-order for $30. It might be more expensive later. Just so you know, this is, but even like that, it is really, really pretty. Like, I was really close to ordering this. There's also pressed glitter in the palette, which I don't mind. I think even especially the one in the bottom right corner looks super, super pretty, because it looks like a purple with orange glitters in it, in the purple glitters, which is really pretty. I could totally see that on my face. Yeah, okay, so maybe I'll get it anyway at some point, but right now, as of right now, I sort of stepped back a little bit. I want to see how the palette really looks, but I assume it's a terracotta version because that's how it looked on their website, okay? Next thing is from Kristen D Cosmetics, and their Birthday Bash Multichrome highlighter is now available, and this is how it looks. It's super, super pretty. I have no price right here. I hope I will find one. There are also discount codes available in case you're interested. Yeah, so that is really, really pretty. This is Kristen D Cosmetics. Definitely one of the brands that I want to try, I hope, this year. Super pretty. Yeah. Okay, another new brand. This is Yasmin's Glam Room. I think that's how it's called. Unique makeup and accessories. Okay, so anyway, she is coming out with this. This is the Moonlight Palette. Now, I was a little bit surprised by the name. This is a little bit more like Sunrise palette than a Moonlight palette. I don't see anything about Moonlight there. The palette itself looks nice. It has its justification. I'm not like bashing the palette itself. It's just that the name and also the packaging, because outside it's also like in the inside. It's brown tones, it's glittery, it has butterflies on it, but it says Moonlight on it. So I don't know where that comes from. It looks nice, just not like, it doesn't vibe Moonlight with me. Let's put it that way. I don't have a price, just so you know. That's that. I don't even know, is this available already? I think it must be already available. Anyway, I'm gonna put everything on the screen. I hope this editing is going to make me crazy. Okay, then the newest release from Latina Vibes brand, Latina's Beauty Shop. Sweeties, I have to get used to all the new brands. I'm so sorry. So anyway, this is the new palette, and this is the Hood Barbie eyeshadow palette. It's a limited edition palette with 18 shades. It has 10 mattes, 3 pressed glitters, and 4 shimmers. And this has already launched. It's going to retail for $29. I think it's really pretty. What can I say? I especially like the left part that is a little bit more cool toned with the silver shimmer and or glitter, whatever it is, and the purples and the blue. Really, really nice. But also the right side is really pretty. Yeah, really nice. So this is the Hood Barbie. I don't know what that means, Hood Barbie. I don't know. Why haven't I been born in an English-speaking country? I don't know. Okay, then there is Lunar Skies Cosmetics. We have been speaking about Lunar Skies Cosmetics so much lately. So they're revealing a collab between, of course, Lunar Skies Cosmetics and Ali. I don't know what she is. She says here about herself on her Instagram, blonde Seattle crybaby. That is amazing. I mean, she knows her way around makeup. I just don't understand why people would say something like this about themselves. But anyway, the palette looks really nice. It is, of course, a very pastel-y leaning palette, which is, if that is what you're looking for, you know, it's pretty. So, and there's also going to be lashes. So the palette is going to retail for $37. The lashes for $15 each. And then the bundle deal is $60. Yeah, do I have, I don't have a picture of the lashes right here, so if I have it somewhere I'll include it still, and if not then you just have to imagine the lashes. Okay, so the palette is $37. Then we have, oh, I forgot that before, Peachy Queen. Again, backtracking to Peachy Queen, they are sneak peeking another palette that they're coming out with. They're on the roll, seriously. So they're coming out soon with this palette. Now I only have a video here which is constantly jumping back and forth. They're not showing us the whole thing. This looks like spicy spice rooster something. I don't know. I see a rooster, I see the word spice, and the whole color scheme that I can see already is a very orange, brown, terracotta kind of color scheme. So that's all I know as of right now. It's coming soon. Just so you know, there is another palette coming from Peachy Queen. Then I wanted to update you on the One Ring to Find Them palette. I spoke about that, I want to say 2 or 3 weeks ago, when I showed you the picture from Sugary Cosmetics. Okay, so that was the palette, and it had like a blue filter on it. I said, at least, I think there is a strong blue filter on it, and I could not find another picture of that palette because I wanted to see how it really looks. Now I found one. This is how it really looks. Maybe I can also find the blue picture and put it next to it so you see the difference, because now it looks much less intriguing for me, honestly. So one has to be really, really careful, seriously. It's not a bad palette, by no means. It's a good palette. It's just that when it had the blue filter on, it was more interesting for me. So anyway, this is how it really looks. Just wanted to update you on that. Okay, next thing is unfortunately another drug-themed palette. This is a 6-pan palette, and this is also a new brand, Flaunt Beauty. Never heard of that. It's very, very small. They just have 133 followers on Instagram, so this is really, really new. And they are coming out, I think, with two different palettes. So this is the Sativa Palette, 6 pans, of course, neutral with a green and a yellow. It says here a new brand with a release of hemp infused palettes. Okay, so one palette is going to be the Sativa Palette, the other one is going to be the Indica Palette. Do I have a picture of the Indica Palette? I don't know. If I'll find one, then I will also put it up. Right now I only have one from the outside packaging, which really doesn't help you so much. I do have a price. It's going to retail for $29.99 each, and that is that. It is available. Next thing is Monique Bolle MUA. She has done it again. She has come out with a palette that is called the Glazed Multi-Chromatic Vegan Highlighter and Eyeshadow Palette. It looks absolutely stunning. It's 8 pans. It looks like it's big pans, and I think it's really, really beautiful. It says here those colors are iridescent pastels and shift depending on lighting and make amazing eye toppers and highlighters for your face. All colors are 36 millimeters in size and come in a sturdy palette with mirror and brush. These colors are, and then she's listing the colors. So anyway, this looks absolutely amazing. Love it so much. So again, she's just really, really surprising me. Every time she releases something, or most of the time she releases something, I'm absolutely up for it, and I think it's super beautiful. The whole combination of everything she put together here, I think, is super pretty. So yeah, I do have a code with her. It's not affiliated. I make nothing of it, just in case you want to order something. It's Leorah. You'll find it in my description box, and it will give you, I think, 5% of your order. Okay, the next thing I wanted to tell you is the Holiday Feast quad from Chromatic Cosmetics. This is the newest quad they're coming out with. Super pretty, very festive looking, also very wearable. You know, it's not like the green or blue ones that are for me super wearable, but not like for everybody. But this is, I think, for the broad public. This is super wearable and just a very smart release. I don't know how much people are going to be celebrating. I hope people will not just stop living now, you know, because we gotta keep living. But this looks super beautiful. Congratulations on another beautiful quad. You know, quads not for me. I want all of her quads in a 30 pan palette. That would be my thing, you know. just so you know. All right, next thing is Makeup Maniac Cosmetics. This is a new release, and this is the Weekend Soiree palette. Okay, so this again looks really nice. Really liking it. There are, I think, 2 pressed glitters in the palette. This retails for $26, and I think it's beautiful because there are a lot of dark mattes in there. There are some lighter shades also to blend out the looks. Really like it. I don't mind the pressed glitters. What can I say? I think it's really pretty. Then the next thing is from Rowan Beauty, I think. That's another brand I haven't spoken about yet, I think. Rowan Beauty. So they're coming out with the 1111 palette. This has already released. It is all shimmers. They say here it is more like a pinky coral palette. I don't see that so much. Like, if I use a lot of fantasy, then I see it. It does not come across on this picture that I have here so much. I mean, I see the coral, but I don't see the pink. It looks more like a lighter taupe, or like a rosy taupe and a taupe, and then a brown, and then a coral. But I don't know. So anyway, I think it looks nice for someone who likes a quad that has 4 shimmers in it. I don't know anything about this brand. I also have no price from this post right here. If I find something, I'll put it, of course, on the screen. What else? Fancy Beauty Cosmetics. They're releasing the spring palette, which is now available on the website. It's going to retail for $35 and free shipping for US orders. So this is how it looks. Another, of course, very pastel-y looking palette. It has 3 shimmers and 2, 4, 6 mattes. Is that true? 2? Yeah. Can't count. Looks nice. Looks really nice. I mean, if you go for pastels, for me it's probably going to be hard because I would like something darker in the palette, you know, but that's just me. You know, by the way, I have been working with this palette, the Niandra Palette from Poppy Cosmetics, because we are already talking about like palettes where there is where I would like to have some darker shades, and that is a palette like this, you know. But I will do a review probably next week. I will have one up, I hope so, about this palette, so I'll speak more about this, just so you know also that the look was created with that palette. Okay, so that was that. That was Fancy Beauty Cosmetics for $35, the spring palette. Okay, and then the last thing is, wow, again, Peachy Queen. I'm really not very organized today. All right, so Peachy Queen has also come out with a surprise release, which is this palette, and this is the No Place Like Home eyeshadow palette. Now, the whole vibe is a little bit like the Friends palette. What's it called? Friends? You know, the Friends themed from the TV show Friends palette. And maybe it's just the format or any stuff like that. But anyway, I kind of like it. It is maybe not my favorite color scheme. I think I like the purple reddish leaning one more than this one. But still, I think it is really, really lovely. It's going to be available for pre-order for $30. And I think it's a cute palette. I think it's a really nice color scheme. If I would have to choose, which I probably will have to, between the Amethyst, was it called Amethyst? Amethyst palette and this one, I would probably go for the Amethyst one. But there is a yellow shimmer in this palette, and I really, really like that. And I also like there is a gray, like a gray shimmer in a palette like this. It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. I kind of want to have this palette too. So yeah, that was it for today. I hope that was entertaining for you and and you liked it. I think it is so nice to talk about makeup, you know, even if you end up not getting anything. For me, it is just so nice and so uplifting. It just puts me into my happy place, you know. So let me know what you think about all of that. What was your favorite? Did you have a favorite? Are you planning to buy any makeup these days, or are you saving your money? Or I don't know really what is the smartest thing to do, because also I don't know how long we're still going to get like postal deliveries. How long can one still order online? Is there like, I don't know, nobody knows. But anyway, besides all that, I just feel like it is so nice to just talk makeup and just dive into this color world and the world of creativity, because really, sweeties, my creative spirit from being in isolation is really suffering suffering. I have a very, very hard time to get myself together, believe it or not, you know, and to come up with ideas to film or also for my wrapping tutorials. It's very, very hard because I needed to be outside. I need to be inspired by nature and by seeing other people. And it's killing my spirit a tiny little bit, but I know that everybody is in that place. You're all, like, for everybody who sent me messages, everybody is going out of their minds. So sweeties, let's just hold hands through the camera, okay? Let's just hold on to the spirit. Let's get through this, and yes, there will be a tomorrow, okay? So that's all I had to say for today. Tomorrow will be another video. Again, I want to remind you that from next week on, it's going to be a little bit messed up, my upload schedule. Just so you know, I'm not disappearing. It's just that we're going to have a holiday, and I don't know how much I will be posting during that time, because it is a very, let's say it carefully, strenuous holiday. Okay, so that's that. I hope you did enjoy. Leave me your comments, of course, and you will find everything that I spoke about in the description box down below. You will probably find my makeup in a pinned comment, because there is never enough room in the description box on my new makeup releases videos. And besides that, I hope you have an awesome day. Be blessed, stay safe, and I'll see you here tomorrow for my next video. And up until then, go ahead and sparkle. Hugs and kisses. Bye.